I met Brad in January up at school, and we started playing some tunes together. And then later in February, I met Chad, and we were doing more of a kind of a rock band called Hermit Thrush. Remember those days?
Yeah.
And Brad and I were doing the acoustic thing, and I really wanted to have the guys come in together. I don't know if Brad was ready to make that move.
Chad didn't have a guitar that had been strung yet. I think it had 4 strings and didn't have shoes.
It took some convincing, but I remember the first time we would go rehearse down in the concert hall, and I remember the first time that we sang together, and that's what I think it was for us, that we knew that it was, that we had something with these songs and that the voices sound good. We weren't that good at the instruments, but I think we, in time, sort of picked up bass and drums, and Brad would break hangers and get the dowels from the hangers and work on the drums.
Pete had been planting the seeds for a while that we should really just pull the 3 of us together, and it just didn't seem like, I didn't think it was going to work because all 3 of us sing, and all 3 of us write, and all 3 of us played guitar. But we finally just pretty much gave in a little bit and tried it out, and I think just heard our voices together for the first time.
The other thing that really sticks out in my mind when we began was Chad's trombone. And one of the first rehearsals, I remember you bringing that thing in, and I didn't even know that you really sang or played guitar, because you came in right with the trombone. And I remember early on we were looking in the trombone, the reflection of the trombone, going, this will be a cool record cover. Right.
We shortly thereafter, I think we went down, and my sister went to school down in North Carolina, so we packed up all our gear in a aging Suburban and dropped the tranny on Route 95, but managed to go down at about 10 miles an hour for a couple days. It was a slow trip, but we made it down there and played our first few fraternity gigs, college gigs, and that was sort of our first mini tour.
We'd been playing in Vermont for, I don't know, it's probably 6 months or so, and it just got to the point that we felt like if we could do it there, we could do it at school, we could take it somewhere else. So it was, and plus to be in the Northeast and say like, yeah, we're going down to North Carolina to play. I mean, it felt like, that dream of wanting to get on tour. Getting everything together for that was hilarious. I mean, we had Pete's buddy Jay Koob loaned us his drum kit, and we had a $40 bass, and we had a $100 conga, and we had Leif, Pete's brother, we borrowed his bass cabinet. And
it was all friends just like,
yeah. And that's the way that gigs happen too. I mean, we
just strung it all together.
We would call friends at schools and say, can we play for a couple $100? And, and the booking agent thing was just a far off dream that we someday would hope, but most of it was, calling friends.
Just playing for pizza and beer, man.
Dude.
75 bones, and a place to sleep.
Beer.